Alright, magandang araw grade 9 students. So, ang lesson natin ngayon ay kung paano mag-simplify ng square roots. So, alam na natin kung paano mag-evaluate halimbawa ng square root of 9, square root of 81, square root of 16, square root of 49. Ang square root ng 9 ay 3 kasi 3 squared is equal to 9. Ang square root naman ng 81 ay 9 kasi pag in-square natin yung 9, lalabas yung 81. Ang square root naman ng 16 ay 4 since 4 squared equals 16. At ang square root ng 49 ay 7 kasi 7 squared is equal to 49. So kung papansinin natin, yung mga perfect squares, lahat sila eksakto ang square root. Okay? So nakikita natin dito yung unang 15 perfect squares. 1, 4, 9, 16, and so on. Okay? So halimbawa, ano bang square root ng 225? It's 15. So eksakto kasi yung 225 ay isang halimbawa ng perfect square. Pero paano kung hindi na perfect square? So halimbawa, ano bang square root ng 12? Or paano ba i-simplify ang square root ng 12? So kapag ganyan, gagamit tayo ng ganitong property. The square root of a times b is equal to the square root of a times the square root of b. So in words, the square root of a product is the product of the square roots. So halimbawa, yung square root of 2 times 3, maaari din natin siyang i-rewrite as the square root of 2 times the square root of 3. So paano natin isi-simplify ang square root of 12? So unang step, ifa-factor muna natin yung 12. Ano-ano bang mga factors ng 12? So, ang 12 ay maaaring 12 times 1, pwede rin namang 6 times 2, pwede rin naman siyang 4 times 3. Pagkatapos, hanapin natin yung perfect square factor ng 12. So, alin ba dyan sa mga factors ng perfect square? Yun na yung 4. Okay? So, maliban sa 1, kasi ang 1 din ay perfect square. Ibig sabihin, yung pares na 4 times 3, yan ang gagamitin nating factors ng 12. Okay? So, for the square root of 12, we can rewrite it as the square root of 4 times 3. Pagkatapos, ayan na, i-apply natin yung property, pag-iwalay natin yung 4 times 3, so magiging square root of 4 times the square root of 3. Pagkatapos, kukunin natin yung square root ng 4. So that is 2 and then times square root of 3. At yung 2 times square root of 3 para siyang 2 times x. So 2 times x is simply 2x. Kaya ang pinaka-simplest form niyan ay 2 square root of 3. So ang simplest form ng square root of 12 ay 2 square root of 3. Isa pang example, let us simplify the square root of 48. So, ganun ulit, ifa-factor natin yung 48. Ano-ano ba yung mga factors ng 48? Pwede siyang 48 times 1, pwede siyang 24 times 2, pwede ring 16 times 3, 12 times 4, and 8 times 6. So, ano-ano ba yung mga perfect square factor ng 48? Pwedeng 4, 4 is a perfect square. Pwede ring 16. Kaya lang ang pipiliin natin ay yung mas malaking perfect square factor. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, yung pares na pipiliin natin ay yung 16 times 3. So, the square root of 48 now is equal to the square root of 16 times 3. Pagkatapos, pag-iwalayin natin yung 16 times 3, so magiging the square root of 16 times the square root of 3. Next step, kunin yung square root ng 16, so that is 4 times the square root of 3. At ang pinaka-final answer natin, tatanggalin lang natin yung multiplication symbol, no? Yung raised dot. So, 4 square root of 3. Kaya ang simplest form ng square root of 48 ay 4 square root of 3. At para sa huling example natin, i-simplify natin yung square root of 45. So, square root of 45, that is equal to, ano ba ang perfect square factor ng 45? It's 9, no? So, factor natin yung 45 as 9 times 5. Pagkatapos, pag-iwalay natin, so square root of 9 times the square root of 5. Ang square root of 9 ay 3, so 3 times square root of 5. At ang pinaka-final answer natin ay 3 square root of 5. Okay, so that's it. Maraming salamat.